Hi, I'm Sergio, or Secoalba in Twitter. Welcome to my new YouTube video. In this video, we are going to program a detector in my static analyzer security tool step by step. I hope you like it and that it helps and motivates you to write and create this type of tool, which is very necessary and important in our sector. I hope you like it. Let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start reading this documentation in Solana, the PDA-sharing. In the summary, using the same PDA for multiple authority domain, open your program of the possibility of user accessing data and found that belong of them. Prevent the same PDA from being used for multiple accounts by using sheets that are used and or domain specific. Use anchor sheet and band constraint to validate the PDA is the using the spreadsheet and band. This is the theory that understand how we need to understand to automate the template and automatic tools. Insecure global PDA, indexable value, authority in the bowl, icon PDA, very using mint address, store the pool account, this PDA space instruction, handler, blah blah blah. Okay, this is insecure account specific PDA. Anchor sheet and bound constraint, but you can write the solution with different things and you can have the worst specific error with two different tips in normal Rust and Anchor. Anchor sheets constraint in the lab, and you can look the example, the vulnerability code that I'm going to copy. I'm copy in this file. In this file, in the security Solana, I create two different tools. The before program I used to detect other vulnerability and this native PDA test, and I write this specific code and I add other logic in the vulnerability to understand and to be able to detect all the type of the vulnerability. Okay, and the logic in this specific algorithm is try to detect this specific logic in Anchor program and write an algorithm that consists in search in the AST generate with the automatic tools. This. The first step, if in the specific logic the AST generate are a struct, next to the next step, if in the struct are a deriv account, pass to the next step. If in the next step are has no unique PDA seed, okay, this is a vulnerability, and if this is not wrong, there are no vulnerability, and this is the principal logic. Okay, and now I'm write the detector to the tools. Okay, coming with the rules, Solana. What is this category, this vulnerability category? I consider as is a medium. Okay, and we need to write the open folder and write the name of the vulnerability. In this case is PDA-sharing. And we need to add two different code filters and mode. We add specific filter. I'm sorry. No. And mode. Okay. I have this example to have the template. In the mode, I need to add this. And I want to add other grades. in this case is analyzer, and then okay, continue. We need to add the mode to add filters. We need to add filters mode filters. Estas PDA-sharing filter. So this is the new code we have written after. We add the test file that I need to add. Here. Okay. And I comment to write this. We comment to write the first role. Function font create role. Arc dying role das, and I comment to the role boiler, the new. Okay, this add automatically IDPLN, the title, description, ensure PDA not share different instruction, more or less, but okay, I prefer write this manually. ID, PDA-sharing, okay, the title, PDA-sharing, and what is the description? This description that I'm sharing a program that I found this PDA across different programs. Yeah, and I need to specific after this question, this not relevant. After rename this, okay, roles, sorry, severity, this is a medium, okay, and rule type, rule type, estas Solana tags. No, sorry, this is for the moment now. Reference, I can add a different reference. Reference in back. And we can add this reference, for example. Okay. And here, we add this. Okay. This. Okay. And okay, I'm coming to detect the vulnerability. I need to close this. And what is the problem? That is including model type. Okay, and after I review this, no problem. Okay, I come in with this logic in the SL query, and I add this with this logic, and I need to add in this specific the HT, sorry, HT. I need to add the final path, span extractor. Okay. Sorry. This is not correct. Okay. After this, logic. Okay, this is not necessary. Okay, continues in the security. Okay, the first thing I would like to add is the debug. It's really easy to debug this when you write any code in Rust. It's really helpful. And I can add, for example, analyze same PDA set. Okay, okay, and okay, and we have to add two different rules in this static analyzer. The first rules in if I need to detect this in the Rust logic and the anchor logic in the two different category. For example, in this type, you can detect this when you write in a Rust logic. In the other side, when you write the anchor logic in the PDA. Okay, to understand how we can write the detector, I'm help a lot of this command when I write the detector. It's like Rust for defect. I think I have this. Okay, in the security program, only need AST generated in the security AST. Okay, and now we have generated this code, this list.json, and we understand this, and we need to search the different logic to understand this. And for example, you can use this extension. Okay, okay, this tool is not perfect. Okay, I'm sure the other thing. And for example, I'm going to add all this function and try to do only this to show you how it works. Okay, and add the name. It does. It's okay. Okay, but it is really visual and really difficult to understand. But okay, if you try to know what is that you need to understand in this tool, for example, you need to automatically keep in the PDA have a constraint or node. And when you generate this file in the JSON, this generate this tree, this file, and okay, you need to try to share what is the specific logic that you need to automate, and what is the logic that I need to know. Okay, the vulnerability it's like this. It's basically this. Non-unique PDA set enable unauthorized access. Vulnerable share set. Account multiple, be bold, for example, bump, put both. What is the secure? The secure is unique seed, account, mod seed, bold, It's like the problem is that permit any user access the PDA. Don't be unique. Okay, now I'm continuing to write the test. Sorry, the template. Okay, the first thing I need to do is, okay, what is the first step? Detect the anchor logic. For example, if I have anchor logic, anchor result, for example, result and as query new SD. And okay, what is the first step? I need to search what in the struct, but in this specific logic for anchor, I need to search in the structs. Okay, when we have these structs, for example, in these things, we call the function, but we need to call in structs. And this logic permits search in the JSON file the struct category. Okay, when we have the logic input in structs, like here, we search the structs. We set all the structs in the code. I'm going to update this HT. Okay, and I search all the struct in this case. Then, okay, the first step, we select all the struct in the HT. When we have this, continue. Okay, what I need? I need the second logic in derive logic. Derives account. What is this? Derive account filter for struct that derive the account rate. Okay, the book filter struct account, this node, check if the struct derive account, and the specific logic. Okay, when we have the two different filter, I continue with the third filter. This filter is specific. These two different filter is the generic filter that you can look in the query file, and you can read the documentation in here to understand how it works, how you can use all the filter, etc. And the third filter I need to add is in this case is non-unique native area state. You can look at this message 6, and I need to create this logic. Where? In filter, in here. Okay, I'm coming with this logic, and how I need to add a template. Okay, this is the first thing I need to write. And okay, I'm going to write this. I'm going to add the trait. Yeah, trait. In this case, PDA-sharing filters. In this case, I have two different function has non-unique native trivia state. And itself as query. Okay, this is correct. No, this is no. In this case, I will leave this yeah. And two function. In this case, non-unique native. Yes, no, this is not necessary at the moment. But this is the other logic. But okay. Okay, continue implementation. PDA-sharing filters for the free. Okay, I comment the function as non-unique PDA seed, and I need to pass the self. And that is good. Okay. With the book. Filter non-unique. Okay. Coming to the let not new result. Yeah, there. New. Okay. I'm going to add the in for node. For node in self on result. Okay, I have this. Okay, keep this condition. Keep inlet. Node data. In this case, in the specific struct. What is struct? Struct item. The struct item, and this is equal. This sorry, this is equal. This is specific. This is struct. Sorry, node data. Node data. Okay, here let node data struct data node data. Okay, in here, if instruction let in the field, in the fields, name in the field is equal to struct hidden point field. Okay, when we have the struct in the name field, struct field, the condition, the second logic I need to declare it is less mode. Okay, vulnerable. Okay, I initialize this in false. Okay, and the second I need to come in the logic in here. Okay, in fields, in field declare here field for field in field named in field punto in field's name dash and for detr is like what in field in add in this condition field for and in for ATR in field ATR it's like in here in the indent, for example in the ref this apparent. Okay. This for example is valid. I can search this. I need to search this calling. Okay, sorry, I need to refresh the logic. In this condition here let meta list is equal to metadr sí, meta. Okay. If let in this if on this map I need to add all the conditional if. I hate the copilot. I don't like this in meta accounts. Give meta list. Okay, give meta list. Meta list plugin but font is hidden and when I need to search account. Okay. Let tokens. Meta save dot string. Okay. Now here tokens is the RC contains what this needs to contain the seed. We share the seed. What happened here? Okay, seed is contained here. Continue. What is it? Okay. Now after this, in this logic I need to when we have account and if this have the ref an account. Okay. Okay, continue with the logic. Continue. Okay. Let only static methods. Tokens str contains what thing is containing. Is containing in the account. Okay. Word B. That's it. It's really typical in Solana. No, this not is a bit. I'll do it. And here, and when we have this, I need to add that. When we have the first step, this is static literals. After this, we need to search if these have dynamic keys. This dynamic key, no. In this type of thing. No. Okay. I need to develop the authority people with tracking. Okay, after this, I need to search. What I need to search? Okay, I need to search different things. Okay. Here, tokens as str point contains what? We search here for contain what? Key. Continue. And token contain what? Point key. Plus what other thing I can? Okay, here contain key has reference. Okay, but in this case is point. But after this
is here, and key, normal key, no, I need to share hash referred is key, after this, after refresh, after this, key, can, okay, with key, what does refer, this is now, let's refer, what is next, what other thing I can add in here, no, this is not correct, I need to have this point here, and what is this, okay, what thing contains, what is it contain, okay, the key, we give this white one, for example, I read this, and I have the list here, I read this, it's really easy, but you know we can write this all the time. Okay, this is the logic. When you have this, keep this here after account is it, okay, continue, and after account keep contain key, point key, as key, point key, okay, you need to add this. Here, use static literal. Yeah, this is false, it has dynamic key. And anything and is here is false, this logic, this have boolean logic. But the condition, if this condition is account and set, this needs to have true. If it's not true, this is boolean. And I add the trace to this. Okay. Found non-unique PDA sheet field and file. Okay, and I need to add a specific thing. This. Okay. Okay. What is the field? In file indent. No, I need to add everything. File indent. This is correct. And tokens. Token is 30. Okay. Okay. I actualize this. There into and right infield. Okay, that's okay. This is the first logic. I need to but okay. After there's a query. Okay, after this, I need to add this in here. Okay, I have changed this title. This is everything the name, but before the name is filtered and now it filters. Okay, and I changed this name. And now I'm finished this function to work. Here is only anchor result. Okay. Okay, this is the first step. When here you need to detect this in the anchor logic. Okay, this is not correct. Okay, and this error, I saw this. Okay, this is specific 54. Okay, we forget this. Okay, this is correct. Will indent token st r. Okay, this is necessary. Okay, here works. This trace phone specific. Okay, and here I need to add this. Okay, next new fields and indent token str. Yeah, this is correct. I need to add here. Okay, init condition. Yes, static. Okay. This is okay. Okay, and this is here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm try. I'm going to try the first logic in detector works and understand this. Okay, if I search here the key ident, you shall notice the ident, the key has ref. Can has from ident method has ref. This is alone has ref. And what other sites? And this field name at the outer account. Parent ident set, okay. Equal. Okay. And I run this specific logic. Okay, let's compile this. Error agent doesn't exist. Okay, to resolve this, I need to have this comment this anchor build. This is correct. Comment this. I only use this file, and again I run the static analyzer in the specific folder, src analyze the output report PDA. Okay, this is the logs. Interesting, and I'm going to look if the detect is correct or no. Having with okay. Only analyze the native PDA test. This is an analyzer, okay. That way interested, medium PDA-sharing, vulnerability, for instance. Okay, all static is this vulnerable. Okay, great. PDA-sharing. Okay, those two, and the three. Okay, the category in anchor protocol. Okay, this is vulnerable. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, and continue with the second part. Okay, we need to have a little change in this specific logic, but okay, we have write the logic in if the token still contains B, and I need to add this contains here, no, it contains B plus it's okay. And I need to delete this logic, the compile. Okay, I compile this, and I neutralize. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need the thirds. Okay, and this is the result, the analyzer. And here, the first video sharing. Okay, this vulnerable. Yeah, it's true. Now this is the duplicate, sorry. And video sharing in vulnerable multiple static. Okay. And now I continue to write the specific logic for Rust, like here. That I need to understand the two different logic. When you write the logic when the Rust syntax is on the anchor specific logic. And now after this result, we need to continue to develop the second functionality in the anchor in the native Rust to detect this type of logic. For example, in secure global PDA, in the example value authority about account PDA array using mint address, storing the pool account, this PDA pays into instruction handler and the authority account to sign the transfer token from the vault to the withdrawal destination using mint address has a need to reach the PDA to sign for the vault is insecure because multiple pool account could be created for the same vault token account but with different withdrawal destination account by using the mint as a state to read PDA to sign to transfer. Any pool account could sign for the transfer of token from a vault token account to arbitrary withdrawal destination. And in the second video, we realize and write this
this logic to detect this